Good morning, everybody. Future people that are going to see this part because there's nobody on yet. Looks like we're starting to get some people on now. So, sorry, I'm still waking up. Good morning, happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to another show, I guess we'll call it. Friday mornings here. I'm gonna try and do one of these every Friday. They're fun to do. It's open Q&A, and I can show you guys new stuff, and we'll do different things. I'm trying to keep things planned, so be fun. So anyway, good morning, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Looks like we got a whole bunch of people starting to get on already, which is awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying some coffee, just like me. So first thing, let's talk about some new Siser product that just came out on Tuesday. A lot of you have probably seen, I've done some posts and things, pictures of this new stuff. It's a new HTV. It's called Sparkle, and it is it's pretty neat. It's really different. This is buttercup yellow. Let's see if I can get like really up in there. It's basically think of it as like an easy weed with like a heavy silver glitter laid into it. It's really thin compared to like a glitter or something like that. It's probably about the thickness of easy weed, maybe a touch thicker, just because of the flake that's in it. And I'll just show you guys a couple of colors. Like this is green leaf, and here is perfect pink. So, and then this is midnight black. For some reason I think the midnight black has like way more flake in it, like a lot more. I mean, if you compare the two, like yellow to the midnight black, does it seem like it has more in it? I think it does. I don't know. Anyway, very cool. So I learned about this back in, I don't even know, it was like February, and I've been so excited for this one to come out. I just thought it was something super cool, something very different, that not a lot of people, I haven't seen. So, just really cool. I'm really excited that Siser brought this out. There's 14 colors total. Right now I have 9. Admittedly, there is 6 on back order. There'll be like a white coming out, which is honestly the color that I'm most excited for. I think that one's going to be the prettiest. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit here, guys. Sorry, I just feel like it's like right up in my face. Yeah, that's a little better. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so 6 colors that are still to come out. We have 9 of them right now. As soon as those come out, I will get them. They do have a clear. Let me just grab it really quick. So this one is cool because it's like you could definitely put this over top of something. It's meant to be over top, or would be a really cool effect just on a shirt by itself. I think it kind of looks like Easy Weed adhesive when you first glance at it. I can't even get my camera to focus on it, but there is kind of a shimmery flake to it. And once you get the liner off, you can see that a lot better. I'll press one of these. I've got a shirt back there that I will press all of these colors and try to get some pictures of those so that you guys can see them, what they look like without the liner on there. Because I know the liner can kind of, distort things a little bit. So really cool stuff out from Siser. There's a whole bunch more coming out. Those guys are just, so this whole virus thing has really screwed up a lot of their launches. And some of you may have seen some of the stuff. I believe it's in the new catalogs that they put out. A lot of their new material that they haven't even released yet. Some of which I don't even know if we have dates for. But all that stuff's coming. You know, just with the whole way of the world and the way things have been going. Production has been weird for them, and sales have gone way up because everybody's home crafting, and so it's like this just really weird mix. But a lot of that stuff, you know, that's the reason like 6 of these colors are already back ordered, even though it just came out. But you know, those guys are amazing. So I'm sure that within no time that will be rectified. So very cool stuff, very neat stuff. If you haven't checked it, it's definitely worth checking out this Siser Sparkle. So if you're looking for something new and different. A couple of things that I want to talk to you guys about as far as my inventory and what has been available right now. I'm working on foil. I've got a whole bunch of foil coming. I know foiling has been a very popular thing lately, and I'm working on that. I got a bunch of that coming, so don't worry there. Siser metal, I will have, I think, a restock of it next week. I've got so many orders coming all the time that I don't even know anymore. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about printed vinyl, because it's kind of, I think I still see a lot of people that are just unsure on what, because there's so many different kinds now, and printing in itself is becoming such a big thing. Last week we talked about easy subli and you know, sublimation printing and that kind of thing. And then I do a lot of printing, and I do eco-solvent printing, which is a little bit different process. It's not a gas like sublimation is. It is a solvent ink that is laid onto whatever substrate I'm printing on. In most cases, that is color print easy, which is what I generally print on, which is essentially white easy weed. So this is one of our more popular patterns. So, and just so you guys know, I always have these prints available. I just make them. I make them to order. So keep that in mind. If you're coming in local, I know a lot of, I'm trying to, that's actually what this stack is. I'm trying to get some of this stuff pre-printed for in the store. But if you're online, which, you know, 96% of you are, it just takes about a day, okay? So we're getting back to buffalo plaid season. I know it's coming. We'll see if it goes 4 years strong. I think it's gonna. So, you know, if you need buffalo plaid, I think I have more buffalo plaid than any place that I'm aware of, hands down. I have tons and tons and tons of different patterns, color options, and mixtures, and sizing, and all that jazz. So, keep that in mind. Everybody's saying good morning, everybody. Hello. So yeah, so the other part of today was, you know, just we had so many comments last week, and I felt like I missed some, and so I wanted to give everybody another chance to just kind of ask questions. So if you have questions about anything, something we're not talking about or whatever, please let me know. What else? What else is new in the vinyl world? Are you open for walk-in? Yeah, we are. You can come in and shop. We're open Monday through Wednesday, 9 to 5. Thursday and Friday, we are 9 to 3. And then we're open the first Saturday of the month, which will be not this Saturday, the next Saturday, I do believe. Um, but we always post that on our Facebook. I try to do the calendar and make it like our banner or whatever on our Facebook page, so that you guys know when the store is open. We had to make an adjustment to 3 on Thursdays and Fridays, honestly, because I don't take a lunch, and like government stuff like DMV and doctor's offices and stuff like that is not open outside of 9 to 5, and so I had to have a little bit of time to go to the DMV, take my kids to their doctor's appointments, etc., etc. It's also an administrative time for me to do the back end stuff for Speedy Vinyl. So I do apologize that to anybody local. I know, trying to keep it straight, but anyway, we get more holographic. I know a lot of my holographic. So the thing about holographic, and it's interesting because holographic traditionally has not sold hardly ever. In the recent 2 months, there's just been this huge surge of it, and so it's been interesting trying to keep up with the colors. And then some of the specialty stuff, again, with Siser being so backlogged, that's kind of affected a lot of that. But I do have a bunch of it on order. It's coming. I think it'll be here next week. I should have a restock of all of the colors come next week. So yeah, I don't know what changed with holographic. It's usually like some viral video that somebody saw, so maybe that's what it is. But really cool stuff. It just traditionally has it's never been like a huge seller. Actually, when we started carrying Siser holographic a long time ago, we were on the fence on carrying it because we didn't know if it would even do anything. So it's kind of interesting. Sorry we kept you a few minutes late. That's right. Oh no, that's cool. No sweat at all. Yeah, anybody that comes, that's not a big deal, honestly. I know yesterday I had a customer pull up 3:10. I was walking out the door. I had an appointment. I had to go. Otherwise, I don't care. If I don't have somewhere to be, then it's not a big deal. I'm always here for you guys. So yeah, there's no worries at all. Don't even worry about that. That's not a big deal at all. So one of the ideas I wanted to throw out there to you guys, with all you people watching, I wonder if you could give me your thoughts, your 2 cents, if you will. So I'm thinking about, we had a couple of people last week talking about Speedy Vinyl t-shirts, and honestly, it's something I've thought about for a very long time. Is that something you guys would be interested in? I mean, it would be cool. So my thought process here is using all of the profits of it to do something really cool for the shop, but something really cool for you guys. So I know a lot of you local people probably know, if you come into the shop, or you maybe just know from past videos or whatever, that I am very much of a car guy. And so my thought is Speedy Vinyl needs a mascot, if you will. I thought about getting some kind of neat car that we would wrap in Speedy Vinyl stuff and use all of the proceeds to fund that from those t-shirts. But here's the cool part. I thought about writing every single person's name, just first name, last initial, on the car in glow-in-the-dark ink or something. So at night it would glow up and just show everybody that supported Speedy Vinyl and doing that. I just thought that might be kind of a neat thing. So you know, you guys let me know what you think. I thought that might be a cool thing to do. We'll do like some, you know, some custom prints. Probably do like a male, a female, and then kind of a neutral, you know, design, if you will, so that we kind of try to cover, you know, because I know there's a lot of guys out there that do this stuff that may want to support us, and that would be cool. You know, t-shirts are actually the shirt I'm wearing. This guy right here, Dirt Bike Channel. I'm also a avid motorcyclist. He's just another YouTube channel that I watch, and I bought a couple of his shirts to support him. So that was kind of what gave me the idea, actually, a while back. And then I just saw some people talking about it, so I thought maybe that might be cool to do. People talking. Sorry, I'm reading comments. So what else? So 651, I'm going to be doing a sale on that. I have a pallet of 651 coming. As some of you know, Oriful shut down completely during the virus thing, and so some colors have been weird. That's kind of why I've been on like a little bit of a hiatus as far as like social media is concerned. I haven't really been sending a lot of emails. It's because, frankly, I want to offer you guys the best that I can offer you, and I feel like I don't have a good offering for you or a good reason. I don't want you to buy a bunch of something that you don't need, or, you know, force you. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. You know, as we kind of touched on last week, this is not, you know, I'm a normal guy. This is kind of a small town business. You know, we're kind of on a bigger scale now, but, you know, I just want to make sure that I'm doing right by you guys and doing right by the business. So, but anyway, 651, I've got a whole bunch coming for sheets and stuff, so I know, because tumblers are just so huge right now. Adhesive has just been crazy. So funny thing, when we started Speedy Vinyl, we started with 651. Actually, that was all we sold. We sold 30 colors. I hand cut them. Okay, it was exhausting. I used to work like so I had a full-time corporate job. Okay. Where I ran a well-known automotive store for many years, and I would work 12 hours a day there, and then I would come home and work 6 to 8 hours at night every day. It was like 6 months. There's like a 6-month chunk of my life that is just like a blur from just cutting 651. I'm sure I'll have like carpal tunnel in my my shoulder from chopping. We had this big chopper. I still have it. I still use it, actually, not very often, but thank goodness I don't have to do that anymore. Now we've got fancy machines and stuff that do it all. But yeah, 30 colors, 651. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So we used to do, I'm so sure some of you remember, we used to do a particular sale. I'm not going to say what it was because we don't do it anymore, but mostly because we can't, because of the regulations with Oriful and things like that, because we're legit. But we used to sell so much 651. That was actually like mostly what we sold. And then for like a year and a half, it was all HTV, people making shirts and stuff. And then now, like, with tumblers and all this stuff coming back, it's crazy how much adhesive we sell, which is super cool because I personally like adhesive better. There's like a weird, oh no, I thought there was a glare on my face. That's a, a comment box. Sorry, guys. Sticker material. Does it bother you when people call them stickers? It used to bother me, and not decals. I'd be like, no, it's not a sticker, it's a decal. Listen here, I'm gonna tell you today. I'm gonna learn you today. It used to drive me nuts. Now it's just easier. But anyway, I that's what got me into this business, was making stickers, decals, for car stuff. And so it's cool that it's kind of coming back. That's what I've always loved the most, was the adhesive vinyls. Not that I don't love HTV, because there's just so much that you can do there, and so much customization, and you know, literally everybody wears shirts. So, you know, there's an endless supply of people, customers, or if you do it for fun, you know, family and events and all these things. So that's very cool. Whereas like with you know, decals and stuff, stickers, it's less of a revolving door. But something I definitely, that's my passion. That's what I like to do the most. I love making stickers for people. I say stickers. So now when I'm making stickers now, I'm not so much doing it out of like 651 anymore. So I do mass production print stuff for companies. You know, they'll buy an actual sticker, you know, something like this, that they can give to their customer, so on and so forth. But this is what I love to do. This is my passion. I know some people come in and ask me if I still do this stuff, and I do. I just do it on, you know, large scale now, but I love doing that. It's my favorite thing to do. What's your guys' favorite thing to do? Do you guys like HTV more, or do you like making decals more? I think a lot of people still are into the HTV. There's definitely, over the years, I've seen, you know, I can tell where people are in their Cricut Cameo life, you know, based on the vinyls that they're buying. But so how do you make the decals? Monica asked, how do I make the decals? Well, it's printed. So I do you know, print same type of print that I use to make pattern vinyl. By the way, all my pattern and all that stuff I physically make every single one. Every single one. So and it's all made in-house. I don't outsource it to anybody. I don't let anybody else make it. I personally make every single piece that comes out of Speedy Vinyl. This guy made it. But I use my printer, so I've got a couple of wide format printers, and my graphic design abilities, and I you know, print them out essentially, and then I have 2 large plotters that I can cut them on, and also have you know, laminators and things, large laminator, to apply a clear protective layer to it, which also makes it more of like a peel and stick kind of thing. It's going to UV protect it, so on and so forth. And then I will, depending on the customer's request, I may finish them, which means where I'll actually weed the sheet, cut them apart, and then I just hand the customer, say, here you go, Mr. Customer, here's a stack of stickers. Or sometimes it's just sheets, sometimes it's not laminated, sometimes it's whatever. The type of machines that I use are what they use for you know, every kind of commercial signage, sticker production, car wrap stuff. You know, there's a couple of different kinds of print out there. There's solvent, there's eco solvent, and then there's latex, and then there is ultraviolet. and I personally do eco solvent. That's just what I've learned on and used for a long time. So that's kind of what I prefer. I appreciate HTV more at this moment with masks. It's all I use. That's what Antoinette said. Yeah, masks. Definitely a big thing for sure. In this, well, for one, if you do it for money, mask making is a big thing, and it's not going anywhere. I really don't. Regardless of, I know that there's a lot of political crap around all of this stuff, and it's an election year, and there's all these things, and I think people are just scared, and because nobody wants to get sick, whether you believe in all of the hype or not, there's just a lot of fearfulness, and I think that the masks help ease that a little bit. I've talked to doctors and just people from all walks of life and professions, and I always ask their opinion, and it's very different opinions across the board. But I think that masks are not necessarily going to be going anywhere anytime soon. So I think that it's going to be kind of like a t-shirt situation where everybody's going to wear them for, an extended period of time until they either come up with a vaccine or whatever it may be for old COVID-19, and it sucks. I know a lot of people that, it affects their breathing, and it's just crappy. But let's try to make the best of it. I think all of us, especially, we're in the perfect situation where we really can make the best of this situation and help people customize them and really make it kind of an extension of ourselves. I think some of the reason a lot of us, just as humans, don't like them is because it covers our face, which is kind of the first thing that you see. You judge people by their face, whether you admit it or not. It's human nature just you look at somebody's face and then you decide right away, is this person friendly, or should I be wary, or is this, so on and so forth. And it kind of covers that up. So, I feel like sometimes it hides intentions, maybe, or we feel like it hides intentions, even though it probably doesn't. I mean, I'm sure you've all heard, don't read a book by its cover, and that's very, very true. I've met a lot of people that, one thing I've prided myself on is I can talk and have a conversation with anybody, and I love to hear everybody's point of views, standpoints. But us as vinyl people, and seeing the customability, if that's a word. There's some more of my made up words. I think it's a cool thing that we can do to help people, just ease things for people and help do our part, whether you support the mask wearing or not. So masks I think it's a good thing to do. I still like stickers better. HTV. Let me check and see how. Sorry guys, I'm missing a bunch of comments because I'm getting on these rants. Trying to be real. If you don't use 651 for stickers, what do you use? So whenever I make stuff, Carrie asked if I don't use 651 for stickers, what do I use? When I print, most of the time, I am using Orajet 3651. That's what my adhesive patterns and stuff come on. It is basically a 651 that accepts an eco-solvent ink. That's what I use. It has a gray adhesive backing. It's used for short, medium term. Well, that's not true. Medium, long term, I guess. Outdoor graphics. So like vehicles and semis, and you know, whenever you see like the print on the side, that's some of what that is. There's other ones out there. There's a 3751, which is a lot more expensive. That I don't use very often for that. 3651 I've found has been really that. So hopefully that answers that question. Glitter H. So Monica, a lot of HTV, use a lot of glitter HTV, which I love. I make t-shirts, onesies, hats, etc. mostly. So interesting enough, one of my things that I did when I made stuff, so I don't make stuff anymore. I actually refrain from making anything unless it's for like Marcy or my kids, so that I can pass things along to you guys. I'm trying to develop something that you guys can post pictures and things and your contact information. I get people all the time that come in and are like, hey, can you make this for me, or can you make this? And I'm like, I don't make that, I'm sorry, I'm a supplier. So I need to get that finished for you guys so that I can pass that business along to anybody that's wanting it. So if you're local and you have business cards, even if you aren't local and you have some business cards that you want to send in to me, I'll hand them out. I got no problems with that. You know, you can send them to 717 Dale Street in Fountain, Colorado, 80817. Our address is at the bottom of our website. And if you ever, so I get sometimes people want to send like stuff that they made, or if they, you know, they make stuff for me or us, or, you know, Speedy Vinyl. I will put that, I hang that stuff up in the store. So again, if you want to send stuff, that's amazing. You don't have to, but I do get people that ask. So you can just send it right to the store if you ever want to. Let's see here. Stephanie, I live local, but I've never been to your shop. Well, shame on you, Stephanie. I'd love to stop by. What are your hours? I'm just kidding, Stephanie. That's a joke. So our hours are Monday through Friday. Whoa, slow down, Austin. Monday through Wednesday, 9 to 5. Thursday and Friday, we're 9 to 3. We don't close for lunch. Come in and see me, and I will offer you a high five when the virus thing is over. Can't do it right now because the health department will come in, they'll slap me in the face, and they'll say, here's a $1,000 fine for high-fiving people. So I can't do that now, but hopefully that answers your question, Stephanie. Can you tell that I'm waking up? I've got a little bit of coffee in me. My body's feeling good. Ugh, so delicious. Helps. Internet helps, and plus for kids is if it's fun, they don't have a hard time. That's true. So she's talking about masks. Internet says it helps, and plus for kids it's fun. They don't have that hard of a time with it. Yeah, if you decorate. So now, when you're putting HTV on masks, one thing to be very, very cautious of is it does block the airflow. Okay. So just be careful of that. Be mindful of that. If you're using a thicker mask, maybe stick to down to a corner piece, something small. Break up your design. Don't have it solid, especially right on your mouth. So just be wary of that. Siser actually put out a whole article about that not that long ago. So just be careful with that stuff, okay? Do you have, so Jessica's asking, do you have 751 or 951? I do not carry 951. That is Auriful's glitter wrap. That's it's car wrap is what that is. It's kind of expensive for the color and choices that it has, which is why I've decided not to. 751, on the other hand, I am going to start carrying 5-foot rolls of black and white only. At least for now. I want to see how those do. I actually have them sitting in the back room. I just have to cut them. I haven't had a chance. I promise I will do that very soon. Let's see here. Sorry guys, I'm like getting behind on my comments. I was telling them in the corner. So yeah, Antoinette, yeah, you're right, you got it. So she's talking about, Antoinette says, I always tell them to do on the corner or the side, to do that, for design on masks, which is great. That's what you should be doing. Or just, break it up so that you can breathe good. What else was I saying? I don't even remember now. Lost my train of thought. Dang it. Blanked out for a second. It's Friday, right? Let's talk about one last thing here. 10 minutes. I try to keep these to 45 minutes. I want to talk a little bit about craft season, what that looks like, and something you can do locally to. So it's so weird everywhere, just because the regulations and things are different based on the state and city that you live in. With them closing things and stuff. So I don't know if there's going to be a lot of craft fairs this year, which kind of sucks. But some of the things that you can do, and I would very much encourage you to do, especially if you do this for money, is, be real, like overpost things on like Instagram and Facebook. And the thing with Facebook is there's so much stuff out there that it gets lost. I think Instagram is a better platform for craft stuff, especially if you're wanting to sell it. It's all about tags. You don't really need to use words. The pictures say it all. So, photograph everything that you make and put it on Instagram. And then there's a bunch of like tag generators where you can type in a keyword that, is, I don't know, whatever, anything, whatever you're making, okay? Just type that in and it'll generate like the top 30 tags for Instagram. Another thing that you guys should all definitely check out is TikTok. TikTok is becoming very, very useful business tool. It started as kind of like a kid thing, doing the dances and stuff when they're doing dance breaks, and a little robot. I can't dance. I'm a terrible dancer. But it's huge now, and it's fun and it's addicting to everybody. Anybody that gets on it, man, you just you just start scrolling videos and like you're like, holy crap, 3 hours of my life is gone. But I have personally seen so many things on there that I'm like, oh my gosh, I never even thought of that. Like, that's so awesome. I want that. There's actually a video stream of things that TikTok made me buy. I mean, that's a thing. And then people record them doing that, showing whatever they bought. So, TikTok is a big thing. I know there's controversy around it, and, Chinese government's watching us and blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing, guys. All governments are watching everybody all the time. That's happening. Right now, there's probably somebody watching me talk about nonsense and deciding not to put me on the threat list. So, don't worry about that stuff, guys. That doesn't matter to you. Just have fun with it. Use it for your business. If you're worried about information, don't put valuable information on there. Put your business stuff. If you want to use it as a platform to get people to whatever platform it is that you need to get them to buy your product. Okay, whether that be through Instagram or through Facebook or your website or whatever, get them over there. My wife, Marcy, she has her bead business. we'll do another live video in her bead room one of these days. But she uses TikTok all the time, and it has been huge for her business because the stuff she does is just so cool, and it's really really neat. Not that mine isn't. I think mine's way cooler, but it's a cool thing. I do. If you're curious, you can find me on TikTok or whatever. I don't have a business one. I only have a personal one, so I'm not going to put it out there. So you got to look for me. But I do like printing ones, and then I do stupid husband ones where I don't know, make fun of my wife and kids or something, stuff like that. So it's all silly, harmless stuff. But I do put like printing stuff on there, and so you can actually see like the printer as things are coming out of it. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like satisfying, is what my kids tell me. So let's see here. Somebody says that she watches my wife's TikToks. They're pretty funny. She does some good ones. She did one not that long ago about washing her hands, because like it was a video of her packing beads or something, and like they just destroyed her in the comments for something about gloves, or I can't even remember. But so she did like 2 or 3 TikToks that were like over the top about how she's always washing her hands, always using hand sanitizer, and is normally wearing gloves. But it's kind of funny. So she has really funny ones. She's fun to watch. She's just super charismatic, and she's so bubbly and smiley, and her smile is addicting. So go find hers too. Hers isn't a business one either, so you have to find it. Austin, what are your 3 or favorite colors? Dorothy asks. It's a good question. And when it comes to HTV, my favorite color is Cherry Electric. I think that's the prettiest color that there is. In my life choices, like if I'm picking out a shirt, it's usually black or blue. And I really like red. That's why Speedy Vinyl is so themed with red. That's why I have like red doors, and like all my logos are red usually, and my motorcycles are all red. I always tend to pick red. So I guess red, blue, black, and cherry HTV electric. Those are my 4 favorite colors. So we got a couple minutes left here, guys, and then I'm going to shut it down so you guys can get back to your day. I have got a stack of orders I need to pack. I need to get my printers fired up and running. I got a whole bunch of print to make today. Check out our print, guys. Check it out. If you guys haven't had any print or gotten any print, go check it out. It's amazing. I'm not just saying that because I make it and I sell it. It's so fun. It's so cool. It's such an interesting and neat way to bring a new flair to your projects, especially if you're doing anything. It doesn't even matter. Tumblers, shirts, stickers, decals. If you want to buy it and throw it away, that's your prerogative. Whatever you want to do, you live your life. I support you. So I'm a little disappointed my wife didn't tune in to ask me if I put the trash out this week, because it did. So in your face, Marcy. That's right. 1 for 3. That's 3 weeks I did it once. So I don't have a horn to toot, but if I did, I'd toot it. So in your face, Marcy. I use your printed vinyl on wine glasses. Yeah, there you go. Veronica says that she uses her printed. Sorry, the reason I go back and I say it is because I'm going to put this on YouTube, so then people on YouTube can be like, "Who said that? That's crazy. What are you talking about?" So they know. Monica, are the prints HTV? I have both HTV and adhesive. HTV comes in 9.5 by 12 and 12 by 12. I do have some 12 by 29s. Adhesive comes in 12 by 12. Respectively, there's a little bit of it's sometimes about 1/4 of an inch So there's some margin of that, but just because of the printing process and then when I cut it. But it comes in both. I may in the future do glitter adhesive. The white glitter HTV, not HTV, the white glitter adhesive that I sell by Tape Technology is actually eco-solvent printable. So I may print on that in the future. Glitter, we just took glitter HTV off the website. I finished it up yesterday because it just didn't sell. So it was, admittedly, it was expensive. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was expensive. I wasn't crazy about it, but I wanted to have the offering, and it just got to be where if I'm not printing a lot of it, it gets really expensive for me, and so it just wasn't worth it anymore. So I'm sorry for anybody that did buy it frequently. You know, it's just one of those things where just had to make room for new stuff. So lots of new stuff coming in. Don't forget that. School time's almost here, so let's be ready for that. You know, use HTV to mark your kids' stuff if they are going back to school, to keep track of things, because we know kids like to go to school and just throw their stuff in the I don't even know, and then it's gone forever. Don't know how the heck they do it, but use HTV. Put a HTV thing on the inside of their name, their initials, or whatever, which is a fun little thing. If you're looking for something to do with your scraps, that's definitely a good idea for that. We are back to putting scraps in shipped orders. I have got a stack. I found a thing in the back room. My back room is a disaster, guys. One of these days I'll show you guys the back room. The problem is all of my equipment, some of it's secretive, so I can't show it to you. I know, that's mean, but I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, so it's 8:47 Mountain Time. I need to get to work. Plus, that's sad. My coffee cup is now empty, so I'm gonna go fill it back up. I'm gonna get these orders packed. Remember, if you get your order in before noon today, that's MST, which is Mountain Standard Time, which is the time I am in. I will ship it today. I will personally, so if the post office picks up before I get to it, and it's before noon, I'll personally take it to the post office, I give it a little kiss, and I send it on its way. And I float it to you. That's my Vanna. That's my Vanna. But when she would turn the thing, there would be a package, and it would be your address to you. But there's nothing here. I need a green screen. All right, guys. Clearly, I am weird, and I appreciate you sticking it out with me. I love every single one of you more than you know. Look out for the Speedy Vinyl shirts. I'm going to work on the designs this weekend. And I think I want to do it on like something crazy, like a Lamborghini. So we need to sell 3,000 t-shirts, roughly, okay? So I need you guys to help me with this. It's going to be cool. All right, there'll be a freaking Lamborghini parked in front of the store with potentially your name written on it. Not that you get to keep it, because it'll be Speedy Vinyls, but everybody will know that you helped pay for it. That's kind of cool. That's kind of a cool thing. Plus, I'm a car guy, and my dream is to have a Lamborghini. So, I'm just joking. I don't know what it'll be, but that would be cool. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think it'll be a super fun thing, and we'll do a bunch of pictures and photo shoots with it, with everybody's names written on it in the glow-in-the-dark ink, and it'll just be a tribute to you, the Speedy Vinyl people of the world. We're closing in on 80,000 on Facebook. Wow, that's crazy. 80,000 people. That's my brother-in-law. He's from a small town. He asked me yesterday, he's like, so what's it like to be famous? I was like, I'm not famous. He thinks I'm famous because of all the followers we have on Facebook. I was like, they follow Speedy Vinyl, not me. Most of them probably don't like me and think I'm stupid and I have bad humor. But anyway, yeah. So thanks, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. As always, if you have any questions, concerns, you need help with anything, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help. If there's something you guys would like to see in these live videos, send me a private message or leave a comment on this video. In the future, when I'm talking, because this video is going to end, if that makes sense. Yeah. So anyway, thanks again, guys. I love you. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye.